Well, I find the Shearing Association basically gives us peace of mind. We get a huge amount of good advice from them, a lot of help with your labour contracts and health and safety manuals and things like that. Just streamlines a lot of things.
You'll always pick up things about business, health and safety, just anything running your business. You know, and I think you'll benefit from that.
30 years on and we still go there and still learn something new every time we go.
The good bits of the people, yeah, it's very satisfying, you know, when you can say that you've, you know, accounted for a full season of pretty hard out pressure, and yeah, you get through it, and all your shearers and shed ends are a bit skinnier and we're a bit fatter as a contractor, but never mind, I mean, that's the way it goes.
It's about people, the araha between the both communities, the farming families and the shearing families. We so heavily rely on each other for the wool product. Wool product is income for us and it's income for the farmers. So it brings everybody together. It's not just a working occasion, it's a social occasion. You're engaging with people. There's nothing better than watching a beautiful shearing team in action. You know, it's just so rhythmic and they shift a lot of work in a short period. It's good fun. Hard work, but good fun.
I used to love the physical job of working with people, working in a team, and then, you know, I moved on from that role and just contracting in general, just being amongst people. There's such a variety of work. Love the people, working with the people, and I also just love wool.
It's something that gets in the blood, and it's something that we really, you know, you get passionate about, and it's a good, healthy, balanced industry.
I think we actually create great value for your business, and then it opens up a whole network of people that you can call on for advice.
There's a lot of other employers out there in our industry that find it very hard going, and it's good to talk as a collective and share those same experiences.
We're effectively on the same page. You know, we're all there to give and help each other. So to have that support is quite pivotal, really.
You know, I just don't think you can do it out there on your own. The camaraderie is great, really. There wouldn't be many days go by that I don't talk to a member of the association.
It's a networking environment, and if you want to know something, there's people around you to call on.
In the association, we do our best to find out what is best and try and pass it on to our members. I got no idea how, you know, what was right and what was wrong if you weren't a member of the association.
A lot of the legislation now with the health and safety especially, things have changed a lot out there, especially with farmers. You know, they're having to look at a lot of things that they never looked at before, and so are we. And when you've got a lot of people involved, then you've just got to be on your game.
Firstly is employment contracts. We've written this specific to our industry. It's been written by industry for the industry. Health and safety. Again, we went to a specialist provider of health and safety products. We wrote our manual by the industry for the industry. We're looking to actually make it easier for a business owner to be compliant in those areas around health and safety.
I've been a member for 27 years. You need people around you that are going to represent you. And as a group, we're very well represented.
It is still the only industry advocate that works for us as their employers.
We've really become quite a strong advocate for whatever's right for our side of the industry. You know, we're dealing with things with the IRD, you know, ACC, you know, the Holidays Act, you know, and the employment agreements.
Never more so now has the urgency been to get your business to be compliant. And if you don't, you're going to run some huge risks.
Essentially, we look after all the industry training, so it's your shearing, your wool handling and your wool pressing. We make sure that the needs of the industry are met in terms of getting new ones into the industry and trained to do the job.
It's always important to have training. I've got a couple of young fellas. My press is just starting to learn to shear now. We're more than happy to send these boys along, get them going, and it's a good way to get them going in the industry being taught properly.
We think that any industry that's not training well is not going forward. So we want to see our people really go forward, and we want to create those opportunities for them.
I always thought it was just for the big boys, you know, ones with 10 gangs or 5 gangs or whatever. I thought, oh, it's a waste of time for me going. But he managed to get me there, and so I joined up, and I think it's been good ever since. I think you get a lot of value out of it, and they're all great fellas. They're more than happy to help you.
We're here to support any size business. The mums and dads operators, sometimes they just don't have the ability to get some of that really key information.
It is a great environment to be in. It's fun, good camaraderie, and you learn a lot of life's experiences. And I'm a very firm believer, instead of making the mistake, ask someone that's already made this mistake for you. That's the fastest way to learn.
My advice would be get along to that association. You'll pick up things from the guys, plus the association's the voice of the industry, so it deserves your support as well.
I just reckon you should join anyone. Whether you got 1 gang or 20 gangs, it doesn't matter. Everyone's the same, and that's the way they treat you.